So welcome, graduates, parents, family members, and partners to William Academy's 2021-2022 graduation ceremony. My name is William, and I am part of the William Academy Student Services Department, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. So we are just going to get started now. I think we have enough participants to get it going, and participants are still rolling in along the way. I just wanted to say, wow, another year has gone by, and I'm really proud to say that William Academy has over 100 graduates for the 2021-2022 academic year. And we will be announcing each and every one of you throughout this graduation ceremony. So throughout the graduation ceremony, we're going to be having a few speeches from special guests, as well as William Academy staff members. So it's going to be a packed schedule, but it's not going to be a boring schedule by any means. We're going to do our best to finish in around 1.5 hours. So please sit tight and enjoy. What we're going to do first is start off with the Canadian National Anthem. So for this part, it's only about 1.5 minutes or so. I'd like to request that you all please ensure that your microphones are muted, cameras are turned on, and please listen in respectfully. Thank you everyone for listening in so respectfully. So I'd like to get into the festivities first by asking Town of Cobourg's Mayor John Henderson to start off with a few words to welcome all of us here today. Please take it away, Mr. John Henderson.
Thank you, William. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you okay.
Well, certainly on behalf of myself, I'd like to recognize that I'm a former educator and principal, and now I have the pleasure of being mayor of the town of Cobourg. I'd like to bring greetings to all graduates at William Academy on behalf of Cobourg Council and senior staff. But more importantly, I want you to know you are indeed our future. You bring enthusiasm, you bring a zest for life. I believe you will end up being lifelong learners. And wherever your past may take you, I can only encourage you to enrich, whether it be your college, your university, your place of work, but more importantly, when you find roots within your community, please bring that passion. It's a passion that we require for the future. We desperately need it. And I also encourage you, when you set down roots and you find your way and you find your occupation, please bring harmony and please work with your communities. One day, believe it or not, you will be an adult. You will have a family perhaps, or you'll be an entrepreneur, a business person, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever you choose to be. And I can only encourage you, please enrich your community because you are without a doubt our future. I've always had strong connections to William Academy with Jeff Wang and the associates since the very beginning. And again, I really want to congratulate you. I wish you the very best, and I wish you an exciting future. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mayor Henderson, for your kind address. William Academy is always, as always, grateful for your support, as well as the support from the town of Cobourg. Next, I'd like to welcome William Academy's Principal Heidi Nazar to address all graduates. And 1 second, Heidi, let me pin and spotlight you. Please go ahead.
I hope you're all doing very well. A warm welcome to all of you, and especially to our graduating students, class of 2022. It's truly an honor to celebrate your graduation with you. Today, you will receive your school credential, and while your time at William Academy is ending, the next chapter of your life is about to start. You have all been accepted to great colleges and universities, and we are very proud of you. Congratulations to you all. You have come a long way since you decided to join the OSSD program. For some of you, the challenge was even bigger because English is not your first language, but you all had great goals in mind and you worked diligently towards it. As you're about to start your higher education, there are a few things that you need to remember. Always and always do everything to the best of your abilities. You don't have to work hard, work smart. Make plans and always aim at your excellence, your excellence. Don't compare yourself to other people because everybody has a different journey. Just try to be the best version of yourself. Have fun doing the things that you do because life is not about struggling or challenging. It's about ease, happiness, work, and success. There are difficulties occasionally, but that's part of life. And besides, they don't last forever. So make a vow to do whatever it takes, to do whatever that makes you happy, and whatever that helps you feel good. Have fun doing the things that you do. And university years are not about challenging, they are about experience, they're about learning and excitement. If you face any problems or experience any failures, you should know that wisdom will come to you through them. And then you can combine the wisdom and the knowledge and make an impact. Believe in yourselves and the fact that you can do and have anything that you want if and only if you have discipline, commitment, and consistency. And when you get what you want, pull someone else up. Show people that you care. Teach others and make a difference. I'd like to take this opportunity and thank everyone who contributed to your success that we are celebrating today. I'd like to thank your teachers and guidance counselors who did their best to prepare you with the knowledge and skills that will help you succeed in your post-secondary education. Also, I'd like to thank the school directors, student service administrators, and last but not least, your parents and your guardians who have undoubtedly given you enormous amount of support. At William Academy, we're going to miss you, but we know, and you know, that you can always and always count on our help if you need any. We are certain that you will be successful and you will achieve a lot in university and in life, the way you did it in high school and even more. Just define what you want and have clear, clever thoughts. Take one step at a time, and before you know, you will get to your destination and you will graduate from university too. I hope that you understand that it's not about getting to the destination only. It's about the journey all along. Congratulations again, class of 2022. Enjoy the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Principal Nazar. I certainly hope your words inspired some of our graduates to continue their hard work into their post-secondary studies and beyond. So now we are on to the graduates of 2021 and 2022. Before we start announcing the students, I'd like to wholeheartedly apologize on behalf of all of us that are announcing in advance if we pronounce any names incorrectly. Our student body is truly, truly global, and therefore we may not get names exactly right. So with that said, we will begin with announcing student graduates. I'd like to ask one of our guidance counselors, Anastasia, to begin with our first group of graduates.
Hi, everyone. Big congratulations to our graduates again of 2022. First, I'd like to congratulate Gloria Obinwa Adaku, Faith Olua Fikemi Aderinwale, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award, Adeola Elizabeth Joy Adewusi, Carlton Kazura Akampurira, Omer Alfar, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award, Santiago Alpizar Enriquez, Edeloje Churchill Atiba, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award, Alicia Bayor, Emanuela Ibiakpo Bayoko, Yisen Chai, Julia D'Souza Alves, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award, Ilyas Esrifi, Victor Dalu Azema, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award, Ariane Francine Gabriel, Adrina Gadar-Zurad, Masi Hashemi. Again, congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Anastasia. So now we're going to take a short break and introduce our first video clip. So as you can see, we're going to be announcing graduates in groups. We're going to have these small breaks in between to allow for some video clips and speeches from both graduates and teachers. Of course, I know some of you would love us all to name all names right away, all at once, all 100 plus of our graduates, but I'm sure some of you will appreciate our breaks. Hopefully this makes the graduation ceremony a little bit more entertaining for all of you. So on to our first video. Anastasia, take it away.
Thank you. Again, another congratulations to our graduating class. Our first student, Ji-Wen Hong. Edward Hofhannesson, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Hein Min Tun. Yusen Hong, Ontario Scholar. Oluwa Tobiloba Abolaji Ibiyeye, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Munachim Chisom Alexandra Ikeji, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Yunda Jung. Fatima Hidar Kadem. Nadia Kagoya, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Ho Min Khan. Anthony Jr. Kimuli, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Jean Marie Okochi Kirabo, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Mo Tet Cha. Ji Xuan Li, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Xin Man Li, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. And Zai Kong Lee, a recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Congratulations again to our graduates.
Thank you, Anastasia. So congratulations to all our graduates thus far. Next up, we have a very, very special speech by a very special graduate. I've had the personal pleasure to interact with our valedictorian for 2022, Toby, and he's definitely one of the brightest and well-mannered young men you'll ever meet. Please welcome Toby, who is one of two valedictorians for 2021-2022.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is a very huge honor. Before I say anything, I'd like to dedicate this moment to my God and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for helping me to get where I am today. And now I'm going to begin on my speech. So my speech is titled "Why You Should Fight." Okay. So I've dreamed of this moment for a long time, although I never imagined I'd be sitting in my bedroom staring at my laptop while giving this speech. When I found out I was going to be named valedictorian, I was really happy. Not to brag, but I knew I was going to be valedictorian. I worked pretty hard. Of course, I told everybody I know I did my best to rub it in their faces. I know many people get named a valedictorian of their class. After my elation and endless bragging, it hit me. What on earth am I supposed to say? I mean, I can say anything I want. I had no idea what to say, so I asked some people what I should say. My dad told me to talk about something just more than the school, while most of the staff said I should make it funny and light-hearted. But that would be a lot easier if there was a crowd to walk and if they weren't on my computer. Nevertheless, I will do my best to accept this honor and fulfill my promise by giving a Boston speech. So, my fellow graduates, as we leave William Academy today, we all begin the next chapter of our lives. A mostly blank canvas with you as the artist, free to paint whatever you want. Fortunately, most of us had the privilege of being able to pursue the life that we want. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. That being said, despite all the privileges we may have, life will still try to knock you down. Yes, it's a cliche, but it doesn't matter how you fall, but how you get up. We live in a world where it's easy to get complacent and forget the hard work that those who came before us put in to make what we enjoy today available. It's commonplace for people our age to take for granted the opportunities that they have. But let us remember that almost nothing comes easy, and adulthood is right around the corner. For many of us, the reality will soon set in, that we are no longer children who look to our parents for everything. It soon dawned on you that life is the world's biggest competition. We all wake up in the morning with one primary goal, survival. In this world, it's a constant battle that we fight. And what separates those that succeed and those that don't is their ability to fight. If you dream of being anything close to relevant, you must fight for that title. Nothing will be given to you. I know it sounds daunting, but there's nothing you can't achieve if you don't have that fighting spirit. That's why we have the freedoms we have today, because mavericks like George Washington and Nelson Mandela fought for what was right. Look around. Those who you admire are fighters, and they never gave up, never ceasing to innovate. So when you go into the world, never forget you have to fight to recognize. And in the words of Eren Yeager, the only way to win is to fight. Okay, so this wasn't originally part of my speech, but yesterday something happened that I just had to add it to my speech. I was talking to my mother and she asked me if she could have a look at my speech and give some feedback. I actually rejected that offer. Although I asked some friends to give me some feedback. And then as I was reading my speech last night in preparation for today, I began to notice all the errors and all the typos that were in the speech that my friends couldn't notice. And this reminded me of something. In the Bible, Solomon rejected the counsel of the elders and the wise and sought the counsel of his mates. And yes, I know not everyone believes in what the Bible says, so don't get triggered and try to cancel me. I'm just using this as a reference. I still believe that there's a good lesson in this story. Kids today are more defiant than ever. We are taught by social media and those that we see on TV that we don't need all these old and backward boomers. Yes, yet let us not forget that we have barely experienced life and we are still new to this thing. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that don't be such a know-it-all and don't be like me. Ask those above you for help and be humble and don't let your pride stop you from gaining advice that could take you far. Finally, I must thank all those who helped me along the way. To all the front office staff at the Cobra campus, Jeff, Linda, William, Serene, Almas, Brad, Anastasia, thank you for always being there. To all my teachers, Miss Malik, Miss Abraham, Miss Lidru, Miss Bezida Paul, and Mr. Rodin, thank you so much for being good teachers and making school enjoyable. And lastly, thank you to my brother and my parents for always supporting, encouraging, and pushing me to do more. And I also like to apologize to Miss Bezadi Paul for sleeping in her class twice. I was really tired on those two separate occasions.
Thank you so much, Toby, for your amazing speech. You'll definitely be missed, but not forgotten here at William Academy.
Thank you.
So now we'll move on to our next group of graduates. And I will ask Almas, another one of our guidance counselors, to be announcing this next group.
Hi, everyone. A huge congratulations to everyone and to the following students. Jin Shi Liu, a recipient of Ontario Scholar. Ya Ning Liu. Jane Ethel Babazi, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Mark Balibali Bikaya, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Yi Mon. Kelvin Kabuya Mukisa. Graham Frederick Mwanga. Shadrick Panda Nabenda, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Georgina Nagadia. Keen Hiri Nang, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. I know that's Julie. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrongly. Thunyati Nang. Bernie Sanyu Namyalo, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Serena Beth Nasozi. Dak Kien Nguyen. Adwina Lynn Nasima, recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Gregory Williams Walusimba Nasubia. Again, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Almas. And what I would like to do now is play our second video clip, and this will be followed by a speech from one of our well-respected English and social science teachers, Miss Yulia Malik. So the video will come first. And what I'd like to say right now is thank you all for being so attentive and so respectful and keeping your microphones muted thus far. So next up, I'd like to welcome Miss Yulia Malik to speak to our graduates.
Hi, everyone. I'm excited to see so many familiar faces. I've had so many fun classes with you, ones that will stay with me throughout my life. We had our ups and downs, of course, but came out the other end with bright smiles and, on your part, a successful completion of my courses. Although you might not remember the details, I would like you to take a few important things from my class. Remember to never give up. Even if you feel like you have failed, it was just your first attempt in learning. The end is not the end. It means that effort never dies. If you ever get no as an answer, remember that it means next opportunity. Get up and move on to the next challenge. By following these rules, you will always find your way out of any situation. Now, I want to leave you with a poem that we examine in ENG for you. It's called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as far for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the differences. Always accept challenges to become the best version of yourself. Once again, congratulations, graduates, and I hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you so much, Ms. Malik. I really hope that your graduating students take that poem to heart, and I'm really sure that your graduating students will miss you for sure. So on to our next group of graduates, and I would like to call Almas back on to speak and announce the rest of his group of graduating students.
Congratulations to the following students. Thuta Nini, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. John Mobazi Ochin, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Afin Flua Olotosin Odukia, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Samuel Ajibola Olutu. Naomi Raluchikwu Onwubuya. Chizara Conchita Christine Onyebuli. Emmanuel Oduka Osakwi. Neoma Celine Osogwo. Areen Rajendra Panchipa. Subhan Sadruddin Parker. Hai An Pham, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Thi Thuye Han Pham. Mia Pin Phu. He Qin. Junyu Hao Ren, a recipient of Ontario Scholar Award. Murshid Al Salman, once again, congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Almas. We are now more than halfway through our graduates. So up next, I'd like to ask our next co-valedictorian for 2021-2022, Amara, to speak to her fellow graduates.
Greetings, honorable guests and fellow graduates. My name is Niplin Pugh, but most of you know me as Amara. First, I'd like to thank the students, parents, guardians, teachers, and counselors for joining us today. It is such an honor to be part of this celebration and to congratulate the class of 2022. This year has not been easy for many of us. In some countries, COVID cases are still rising, politics are still unstable, and the rate of inflation keeps rising. Students in Myanmar struggle to attend classes regularly due to electricity shortages, sudden shootings, and bombing at irregular times and places. Despite those obstacles, we made it through, so congratulations for enduring all those hardships and making it to the end. I'd like to thank the teachers of William Academy for being patient with us, for guiding and encouraging us to always do our best. Thank you, parents and guardians, for always taking care of us and for supporting our education. Without your guidance and care, we would not be here. A big shout out to my mother for raising me to be the person I am today. I am extremely lucky to be your daughter, and I can never thank you enough for your unconditional love and support. Time flies. A year has passed by way too quickly, and today marks the end of high school. I hope everyone had made a lot of cherishable memories that will stay with us for a lifetime. I'm glad to have met all of you, and I hope to stay friends for a very, very long time. As we approach the next stages of our lives, I wish you luck and success in everything you do. I hope you all strive to become the best versions of yourself while remembering to live your life at your own pace. Congratulations once again and happy graduation.
Thank you so much, Amara. Amara is such a shining example that students can get strong education no matter where they are in the world. Congratulations, Amara, and all the best to you in your future. So up next, I will be announcing our next group of graduates. Mohammed B.M. Shafut. Wen Shen Sen. Bo Tao Shi Zhen. Rui Qi Song. Ziyi Song. Gabriela Sanyu. Noah Aldad Sanoga. Edward Sun. Dang An Thu Ta, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Wen Yi Teng, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Kie Sin Dan. I Myat No Thu. Myat Min Thu. Phuoc Hoang Tran. Dorothy Lynn Tisa, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Anna Lilia Vergara Cleto, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Congrats again to this group of graduates. So in our next break, I would like to ask Ms. Brianna Copo, one of our bright business and English teachers, to speak to our graduates. Take it away, Ms. Copo.
Well, hello, and thank you for that introduction. So yes, I am one of the newer teachers, and I haven't had the pleasure of teaching all of you, but for those of you that do know me, you know that I love to talk. So I'm going to try to keep it short here. Okay, so I know this probably wasn't what you expected when you finished high school. You worked so hard, you've been so dedicated, you've persevered through so many challenges, both in your own lives, in your home countries, in Canada, as well as with school. 3-hour classes, hybrid learning. Can you hear me? Your mic's muted. Miss, you weren't sharing your screen. All of that. And it has all contributed to what will make you all incredibly successful in whatever you choose to do, because you have had to go through so much more than anybody else really typically does at this time, at this stage in your lives. So I have no doubt that just by getting through whatever it is that you've got through to get to this point, you are set up for success. And I know you probably weren't expecting this, Zoom graduation, but as some of you know, because I only talk about it all the time, I had the pleasure of graduating virtually not once, but twice. And not to make it about me, but my first university graduation, it was like credits at the end of a movie. My name came up there for probably 10 seconds. We couldn't even get a picture of it quick enough. So what you've done here is awesome. This is beautiful. So anyhow, trying to wrap it up here with the last little Miss Copo advice that I love to give. I'll give you this. I've been where you are, uncertain of what's next, What if I don't like my program? What if my friends are going somewhere else? What if I don't make friends? What if I want to change my path? What if I want to go to another school? And everyone else is feeling the same way. Even if you think they aren't, they are. Teachers always tell you, if you have a question, ask it, because odds are someone else is thinking it too, but won't speak up. Keep that with you when you're going through this new stage of your life, that if you're sitting in a cafeteria and you think, I'd really like to be friends with that person, but what are they going to think? They're thinking the same thing. They're just waiting for you to make that step. Okay, so just believe in yourselves. I hope you all take some time to really reflect on all that you've accomplished to get where you are today. No matter what you've been through, you've all had your own journeys. And I'll tell you, like our wonderful principal mentioned, it's about the journey, not the destination. Twice now, right? I didn't get my destination. I didn't get to cross the stage. So I know more than anyone, it's about the experiences, the memories, and the lessons learned between all of the other stuff. So with that, I say, be proud of yourselves. I'm so unbelievably proud of you, but you need to be proud of yourself too. All of you. You're all incredibly accomplished and you're going to do great things. And if ever you doubt it, think of everything that you've went through. And I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Ms. Copo. I know you said you like to speak a lot, but every single one of your words was really, really meaningful. Thank you again. So next, I'd like to invite a very, very special student to speak to her fellow graduates. Please welcome our student ambassador, Julie.
Thank you, Mr. William. So good morning, principal, teachers, schoolmates, parents, and all the representatives of William Academy. My name is Julie from Myanmar, and I'm a proud William Academy alumna. So first of all, I would like to say that I'm truly honored to be giving a speech like this in front of all my friends and teachers at such an honorable ceremony. And thank you very much for giving me such an unbelievable opportunity. So first thing first, to all my friends and schoolmates, I know that we all went through a lot. Like studying online for long hours every day for 8 months isn't as easy as it sounds. We all know that. So because it requires commitment and dedication and everything, but we were there for each other through our highs and lows and thick and thin. So think about it, how beautiful is that? So today feels kind of bittersweet for me because we experienced both achievement and goodbye at the same time. However, right here, right now, I'm seeing all our hard work finally paying off. So congratulations, and I cannot be more proud of you all, and also myself. And kudos to everyone who worked their best consistently to this day. So let me talk a little bit about myself. So when I came to class of William Academy on the very first day, I was full of anxieties and worries because I came from a government high school back in my home country, and everything is super different, including the curriculum, the grading system, teaching methods, learning styles, and everything. The list will go on. So my thoughts were scattered, like, what if I cannot catch up with lessons? What if there's no one to help me out? And so many what ifs. And however, after a couple of days, teachers from William Academy drove all of my concerns away, and they made sure that I could make it till the end. So I could feel the support that the teachers from William Academy were ready to provide. So teachers, you're the reason why I was sure that I could do this, and the reason why I'm here right now. So you never fail to encourage and motivate me, and I'm sure that all my friends feel the same way because you treat everyone very equally, and that's fantastic. And long story short, it's undeniable that you all brought out the best in us. All thanks to each and every teacher whom I and we have met throughout our school year at William Academy. And in addition, as a William Academy student, I didn't have a hard time applying for universities in competition with students from different backgrounds and different schools and different parts of the world. I applied for only 2 universities and I got accepted by both of them. So this is totally impossible if it wasn't for William Academy and all the teachers. So thank you very much for providing me with such qualified and impressive education. I have planned to go to a Canadian university in a few months. So believe it or not, I'm not nervous at all because of course it will be hard trying to fit in, talking to strangers, adapting to new environment and everything. But one thing that I'm sure is that I'm confident about my performance as a student because of the foundation that William Academy built for me. So being a student of William Academy has been a pride. So one thing that I wish is that I hope I made William Academy proud of me as well, just even a little bit. And today is the 290th day that I've been at William Academy, but it feels like I started my first semester a couple of weeks ago. So in fact, William Academy was where everything started for me. Before this journey of my William Academy, I've never been able to be proud of myself. So William Academy encouraged me to believe in myself, put an idea into my head that I have potential, and the teachers helped me out whenever I was struggling with anything at all. So overall, teachers from William Academy created a better version of me, not only as a student, but as an individual. So thank you very much for believing in me and making me believe in myself as well. So because of William Academy, I got a chance to experience the international level education, became a part of the international community, and met amazing teachers that anyone could ever ask for. So back to my schoolmates. Today is officially the last year of high school for all of us. And I know that we have different paths that we would like to pursue after this. Some might go to college, some might go to university, some might choose to work directly. No matter what we choose, let's face it, it's a scary and challenging world out there. But I believe that all of us can overcome all the obstacles that the future holds because of all the inspiration, motivation, ethics, and mindset that was set for us by William Academy. So last but not least, dear all the graduate alumni, let's continue shining together and keep William Academy and all the teachers in our hearts forever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julie. You've always been a strong representative of the student body and a clear voice for all of your fellow classmates. And we certainly hope that you remember us here at William Academy and that you visit us soon. So on to our final group of graduates. Congratulations to Fang Yuno Wang, recipient of the Ontario Scholar. Jiaqi Wang. Lu Cheng Wang, recipient of the Ontario Scholar. Yi Wei. Jingyu Xiao. Wenke Xu. Ya Shen Xu. Sa Ya. Han Ya Yang.
陈阳业，
Zhao Hao Yang.
赵豪阳，赵豪阳，赵豪阳，
Please, if you can mute your microphone, that'd be
这发毕业
much
证。
Thank you very much. Cha Cha Yi, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Georgina Ruth Walusimbi Zawed, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Xuan Lian Zheng. Qingyu Zhao. Ke Han Zhu, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Yu Long Zhu, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. Yang Zhou, recipient of the Ontario Scholar Award. And with that, that is all of our graduates for the 2021-2022 school year. Once again, I'd love to congratulate all of our graduates on their wonderful achievements, and I'd really like to thank everyone to allow us the privilege to announce all of you here today. We still have a few items left on our itinerary, so we'd like to push through and continue. If all of you please allow us a few more minutes of your time to continue this wonderful ceremony for our graduates. So next up is our final video clip for the academic year. I hope you all enjoy it. So next up, I would like to welcome Ms. Kabir back onto the stage and to speak to us and speak to fellow graduates for congratulating them on their beautiful year.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ms.
okay.
Kabir.
Okay, sorry about the technical issue. So I'm Ms. Kabir. I have been a math teacher at William Academy for the past 4 years. I'm honored to be here for the graduating class of 2022. I have seen you, the class of, well, some of you, the class of 2022, grow into thoughtful, responsible leaders. I'm so proud of your accomplishments in the Math University preparation courses, where you grew stronger in your ability to analyze, solve problems, work in teams, and think critically. I'm proud of you because I know you can keep up the good work if you maintain your good working habits and ethics that we worked on. I hope your exponential growth continues. Congratulations on graduating. May you achieve many more goals in your life and inspire others around you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kabir. And Ms. Kabir, I don't want to use this as an example, but you know, we've had so many technical issues over the past year and we've all overcome them. So I just want to say, you know, congratulations, and we should all be proud of ourselves for overcoming so many technical issues and new things that we have to deal with throughout the year. You know, it's definitely been an eventful year, and I really hope that all of our students enjoyed this year as much as we did. I do now want to move on and share a few words from Miss Jessica Ledrew, who is one of our brilliant English and social science teachers. So Miss Ledrew wasn't sure if she'd be able to make it here today, so wanted to at least have a recording prepared to ensure that she could part some words of wisdom to our fellow graduates. So here is Miss Ledrew's recording to address all of you.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Ledrew. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate all of the grade 12 students on this huge accomplishment. You've all experienced likely some of the most challenging high school years due to COVID-19 and online learning, but you persevered nonetheless, and you should be very proud of that. Whether you are starting your post-secondary journey immediately after graduation or taking a year off, you should take some time over the next few months to reflect on your academic accomplishments and truly admire how far you've come. Some of you have been able to join class from the comfort of your home in your pajamas for the last few years, while others have had the absolute privilege of being alone in a classroom with their teacher. Lucky you. No matter what these last few years have looked like, you made it here, and I'm so proud of you. As a teacher, you may be expecting me to push things like reading or some extra summer courses, but actually what I want to encourage is a period of reflection and self-admiration due to the fact that you are graduating high school. Take time for yourself this summer to be proud of that and to reflect upon that. Although this day may seem inevitable, many people do not make it to this point, and so its importance should not be dismissed, especially given the circumstances that you were all dealt with over the last few years. Now, what type of English teacher would I be if I didn't close with a poem? And afterwards, I expect everyone to email me a roughly 1,000-word analysis by the end of the day. I'm just kidding. This poem is called Dreams, and it's written by Kim Erickson. You are the driver of your destiny, passenger of none, in control and looking forward of things that must be done. You are the captain of your ship, destination unknown, plans to help you get there, and freedom to bring you home. You're the pilot of your airplane, fly as high as you can, Life is what you make it. You don't always need a plan. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
What a beautiful poem and a heartfelt message. Thank you again, Ms. Ledru. I know you're here in attendance today, but you've already had this recording, so we will move on to the next speaker. So what I'd like to do now is move on to a few awards for our graduates. And for that, I'd like to ask Principal Nazar to rejoin us to announce our award winners as nominated by our teachers.
To the next slides, I have to say that everyone at William Academy did a great job throughout the school year. And we have selected 4 students who will be receiving the awards today. So the first award is the academic excellence that goes to Wenyi Tang. Best citizen, Chao Chao Yi. Outstanding behavior, Calvin Kabuye Mokisa. And the most improved, Suja Nini. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you so much, Principal Nazar. Congrats to all of our award winners. And again, congrats to all of our graduates for this 2022 school year. We hope you go out and represent William Academy well. So last but not least, I have the privilege to introduce Mr. Louis Sacco, one of our school directors, to provide us with some closing remarks. Take it away, Mr. Louis Sacco.
Well, thank you, William. First of all, good morning to everyone. And let me congratulate the staff, the students, the support staff, the administration of the school who worked so hard to organize this graduation ceremony. A job well done. I found myself wanting to clap so many times during the ceremony. Everything was so well organized and so effective, and the students spoke so well. So my compliments to all of you. And in particular, my compliments to the Master of Ceremony, William, who kept things flowing very, very well. So congratulations to you as well. Next, I want to compliment the staff of the school for having gone beyond all requirements to ensure that the students of William School could be so successful in very, very trying times this past year. A special compliment to the valedictorians, Toby from Nigeria, Amara from Myanmar, and of course, Julia, the ambassador from Brazil. You represented your classmates admirably. And of course, my thoughts at this time also go to the parents. No child, no student can be successful without the dedication and sacrifices of their parents. And for the graduates, one of the challenges when you get to speak last is, what can you say that hasn't already been said? And I'm not going to try to give you any more counsel. You've gotten a lot of excellent advice from so many people this morning. But the one thing I will leave with you is that you've heard about the past, you've heard about the journeys. Now remember that you will forever be remembered as the class of 2022. Congratulations, best wishes. All of you have a very bright and successful future, and enjoy the journey.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sacco. And with that, this concludes William Academy's graduation ceremony for 2021 and 2022. Congratulations again to all of this year's graduates. And thank you all for sitting through this almost hour and a half graduation ceremony to celebrate all of our graduates. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you again.